In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a community of people who cherished the simple joys of life. The air was filled with the fragrance of blooming flowers, and the sun painted golden hues across the sky as it began its descent. One day, whispers of an approaching storm spread through the village like wildfire. The sky, once serene, now bore the ominous clouds that foretold the tempest's arrival. Concerned villagers gathered beneath the ancient banyan tree, seeking solace and guidance from the village elder. The elder, with a countenance marked by wisdom and weathered by time, addressed the assembly. "My dear villagers, a storm approaches, both in the skies and in our lives. Just as the winds may shake the strongest trees, we too must find our inner strength to weather the challenges ahead." As the first raindrops started to fall, the villagers exchanged worried glances. Little did they know that this gathering storm would not only test their resilience but also unveil the untapped well of courage and unity within their community. The journey into the heart of the storm was about to begin. The storm loomed on the horizon, casting shadows across the once vibrant village. Yet, in the face of uncertainty, the village elder continued to guide the community with unwavering resolve. As the tempest drew near, the elder gathered the villagers once more beneath the sheltering banyan tree. The air was thick with anticipation, and the rustling leaves seemed to echo the collective heartbeat of the village. "Dear friends," the elder began, "just as the river finds its course through the rugged terrain, so must we navigate the challenges that life presents. Embrace the storm not as an adversary, but as a teacher, for within its chaos lies the potential for growth and transformation." The villagers listened intently, finding solace in the elder's words. Each phrase carried the weight of experience and the promise of resilience. It was a lesson in facing adversity with grace and understanding. As the first raindrops touched the ground, the elder concluded, "Let the storm be a catalyst for unity. In times of trial, our bonds must strengthen, and our shared wisdom shall be the beacon that guides us through the darkest hours." With these whispered words of wisdom, the villagers felt a renewed sense of purpose. The storm, once feared, now became a canvas upon which the village would paint its story of strength, endurance, and the indomitable spirit of a community united. The village stood at the edge of uncertainty as the storm clouds gathered, casting a somber hue over the landscape. Anxiety rippled through the community like a quiet stream, each villager contemplating the trials that awaited. In the heart of the village, beneath the sheltering banyan tree, the elders convened to discuss the impending tempest. Their faces, etched with lines of experience, reflected both concern and determination. The clouds of challenge have gathered, and the wind of change blows strong. The eldest among them spoke with a measured tone. "But remember, just as the darkest night precedes the dawn, so too does adversity pave the way for growth." The village, though anxious, found reassurance in the elder's words. There was an acknowledgement that challenges were not to be feared, but rather embraced as opportunities for transformation. "Let our unity be the anchor that withstands the storm," another elder added. "In the face of adversity, we shall find strength in one another, and our shared resilience will carry us through." As the first raindrops began to fall, the elders dispersed, leaving the village with a sense of collective purpose. The gathering clouds, ominous as they may be, held the promise of renewal and the potential for the village to emerge stronger on the other side. The storm unleashed its fury upon the village, testing the mettle of each resident. Rain poured down in sheets, and winds howled through the sturdy trees, echoing the collective determination of the community. In the heart of the tempest, beneath the resilient branches of the banyan tree, the villagers sought refuge. Their faces, though marked by the trials of weathering the storm, bore a tenacious spirit that refused to be broken. Like the roots of the banyan tree that anchor it in the fiercest winds, so too must our resilience run deep, declared the elder, their voice rising above the tumult. "This storm may shake us, but it cannot uproot us if our foundations are strong." Villagers clung to these words, finding strength in the metaphor of the enduring banyan tree. Each raindrop that struck the ground seemed to resonate with the collective heartbeat of a community refusing to yield. "Through the storm, we discovered the depth of our roots and the interconnectedness that binds us," another elder proclaimed. "Let this shared experience fortify our bonds and remind us of the strength that lies within." As the storm raged on, the village stood firm, its resilient roots firmly anchored in the soil. The tempest, though fierce, became a testament to the unyielding spirit that defined the character of the village, a spirit that would endure long after the storm clouds dispersed. Amidst the relentless downpour, a subtle shift occurred within the village. The storm, once perceived as a formidable adversary, now revealed its transformative power. Each raindrop seemed to carry whispers of resilience, echoing through the hearts of the villagers. Gathering beneath the banyan tree, the villagers noticed a change in the atmosphere. The elders, their faces weathered yet serene, perceived the subtle transformation unfolding. In the dance of shadows and light, we find enlightenment, the eldest elder mused. The storm, though daunting, has a way of revealing the hidden strengths within us. Embrace the shadows, for they, too, contribute to the beauty of our existence. The villagers, soaked by the rain, listened attentively as the elders spoke of finding meaning even in the midst of adversity. The lanterns that illuminated their gathering cast dancing shadows on the wet ground, a visual metaphor for the interplay of challenges and growth. Let us not fear the shadows, but rather, let us seek the lessons they bring, another elder advised. In the dance of light and darkness, we discover the nuances of our own strength and the profound beauty of our shared journey. As the storm persisted, the village began to see not only the challenges, but also the opportunities that lay within the shadows. The lantern-lit gathering became a symbol of resilience, where the villagers, like flickering flames, embraced the dance of shadows and light, finding wisdom in the midst of the tempest. As the storm's intensity began to wane, a profound transformation took root within the village. The once disparate drops of rain now seemed to harmonize, each contributing to a greater rhythm that echoed the unity of the community. Gathering once more beneath the banyan tree, the villagers sensed a newfound cohesion. The elders, with eyes that gleamed with understanding, observed the subtle but powerful shift unfolding. In the aftermath of the storm, we witnessed the dance of unity, proclaimed the eldest elder. Just as the raindrops, once scattered, come together to create a symphony, so too must we embrace our interconnectedness. The villagers, still damp from the rain, internalized the wisdom shared by the elders. The air was charged with a sense of collective purpose, and the village, once weathered by the storm, now stood as a testament to the strength found in unity. Let this shared experience be the foundation of our unity, another elder suggested. In the dance of drops becoming a river, we see the power that emerges when individual strengths flow together. As the storm clouds gradually gave way to the clearing sky, the villagers began to appreciate the beauty of their collective journey. The dance of unity, inspired by the storm's challenges, became a defining chapter in the village's narrative, a chapter that celebrated the strength found in togetherness. In the aftermath of the tempest, a profound stillness enveloped the village. The air, once charged with the intensity of the storm, now held a serene calmness that settled upon the hearts of the villagers. Gathering beneath the banyan tree, the elders recognized the transformative power of this moment. The villagers, though wearied by the challenges faced, found solace in the quietude that followed the storm. In the stillness, we discovered the echoes of our resilience, the eldest elder reflected. Just as the storm eventually subsides, so too do our struggles, leaving behind a quiet strength that resides within. The villagers, their faces now touched by both rain and sunlight, listened attentively to the wisdom imparted by the elders. The once tumultuous weather had given way to a tranquil atmosphere, a metaphor for the inner peace that can be found amidst life's upheavals. Let us carry the lessons of stillness within us, another elder suggested. In the quiet moments, we discern the deeper currents of our being and find the strength to face whatever storms may come. As the village embraced the serenity that followed the storm, the banyan tree stood as a symbol of enduring strength. The quietude became a sanctuary, where the villagers, like leaves rustling in the gentle breeze, reflected on the journey that had shaped them and the resilience that had emerged from the heart of the tempest. In the wake of the tranquil stillness, the village found itself at the threshold of renewal. The storm, having tested the community's resilience, had also sown seeds of transformation that lay dormant in the rich soil of shared experiences. Gathering once more beneath the banyan tree, the elders acknowledged the potential for growth that existed within the village. The atmosphere was pregnant with the promise of renewal, and the villagers, now more attuned to the cycles of nature, awaited the blossoming of this newfound vitality. In the aftermath of the storm, we uncover the seeds of renewal, declared the eldest elder. Just as a garden flourishes after a cleansing rain, so too shall our community flourish with newfound strength and unity. The villagers, their spirits lifted by the prospect of growth, listened with anticipation. The storm, once perceived as a challenge, was now embraced as a catalyst for regeneration, a force that had cleared the way for the emergence of something vibrant and new. Let these seeds of renewal be nurtured by our shared commitment to each other, another elder suggested. In cultivating the soil of unity and understanding, we pave the way for a future abundant with resilience and harmony. As the first shoots of green emerged from the damp earth, the village witnessed the tangible manifestation of renewal. The banyan tree, with its roots deep in the soil, stood as a silent witness to the cycles of growth and transformation, a testament to the village's ability to not only weather storms, but also to thrive in their aftermath. In the aftermath of the storm's passage, the village found itself not only renewed but also bound together by threads of compassion that transcended individual struggles. The air, once heavy with rain, now carried a sense of communal warmth as villagers came together to rebuild and support one another. Gathering beneath the banyan tree, the elders acknowledged the transformative power of compassion that had emerged from the shared experience of the storm. The village, once a collection of individuals, now stood united by the bonds woven through acts of kindness and understanding. In the bonds of compassion, we discover the true strength of our community, declared the eldest elder. Just as a tapestry is formed by weaving individual threads, so too is our village enriched by the threads of empathy and support that connect us all. The villagers, their faces reflecting the shared journey they had undertaken, listened with gratitude for the compassion that had carried them through the storm. The banyan tree, with its branches extending like protective arms, stood as a symbol of the interconnectedness that had emerged from the tempest. Let these bonds be the foundation upon which our village thrives, another elder suggested. In cultivating compassion, we not only heal the wounds left by the storm, but also fortify ourselves against future challenges. As the village embraced the spirit of compassion, the once devastated landscape began to transform into a tableau of resilience. Each act of kindness became a brushstroke on the canvas of their shared narrative, creating a masterpiece that celebrated the strength found in unity and the enduring power of compassion. As the village emerged from the shadows of the storm, a palpable sense of hope filled the air. The once battered landscape now bore the signs of renewal, and the sun, breaking through the dissipating clouds, painted the sky in hues of optimism. Gathering beneath the banyan tree for a moment of reflection, the elders acknowledged the transformative journey the village had undertaken. The villagers, their faces now illuminated by the warm sunlight, shared a collective gaze toward the horizon, a symbol of the promising days that lay ahead. In the dawn of hope, we find the culmination of our resilience, spoke the eldest elder. The storm, though fierce, has ushered in a new era for our villagian era, defined by strength, unity, and the unwavering spirit to face whatever challenges may come. The villagers, their spirits lifted by the words of the elders, embraced the dawn of hope with open hearts. The storm, once a symbol of adversity, had now become a beacon of transformation, a catalyst that had forged a community resilient in the face of uncertainty. Let this dawn be a reminder of our collective ability to rise after every fall, another elder emphasized. In the light of hope, we discover the limitless potential that resides within us, and the boundless possibilities of our shared journey. As the village stood on the precipice of a new beginning, the banyan tree cast a reassuring shadow, symbolizing the enduring strength that had guided the community through the storm. The dawn of hope marked not just the end of a tempest, but the beginning of a chapter illuminated by the promise of a brighter, more resilient future.
If you enjoyed our video and want to see more, please hit the subscribe button below and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our future videos. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you in the next video.